everyone. Today I'm going to prepare oven crisp potatoes. And it's such a simple thing, potatoes and sea salt, but I get a lot of questions about how I get them brown, how I get them crispy with no oil in the oven. So I'm going to prepare them from start to finish, from the peeling to everything, so you can see exactly how I do it. It took a little bit of trial and error, not complete error because the potatoes were still edible. I've been making these for a few years, but now I have the process streamlined and easy so I can get the potatoes in the oven and they're ready to go in no time. So stay tuned for how I prep oven crisp potatoes. Yay, my first cooking video. So I'm going to jump right in with these oven crisp potatoes, or no oil fries. We just call them bakes. You can peel or don't peel your potatoes. If they're organic, I usually don't peel them. I just scrub them and then chop them up. It's a preference. With the peel on, it's a little bit of an earthier taste, but they're great both ways. For chopping them up, again, another preference. If you go smaller, they will cook quicker. We go bigger sometimes. Most times we go into a wedge like you see here. It's great for dipping and less chopping for me. Now there was a time, like I said, I've been doing these for a couple years. I've tried so many different ways, and there was a time that I would soak the potatoes in water or soak them in even a vinegar water solution, and I just never saw a big difference in flavor or in crispness doing that. To be honest, they're crispier now that I don't do any of that. I just dry them off after cutting them up with a towel and then lay them on the sheet, and in the oven they go. Again, a streamlined, quick process I do now. Now for the baking sheet, you can either use foil or parchment paper, or you can use a non-stick sheet if you like. I've used both foil and parchment, and I prefer foil because I find they cook quicker and it makes them just a little bit more crispier to me than the parchment does. When you line them up, you just want to make sure there's room in between so they crisp up on all sides. So don't crowd them on the pan, and get them all on there. Sprinkle with a little sea salt. You can use other seasonings if you like as well, but I keep it simple most time. And in the oven they go. They bake at 450 degrees, a high heat, for about 20 minutes. Again, it depends on how brown and crisp you want them. Sometimes we go browner than this, but for this day, the kids were like really hungry, so this was crispy enough for us. And you can, eat them with whatever you want. We also usually have them with avocado and hummus, but didn't have any this day. And that's it. That's how you do it. That gives you a nice crispy potato with no oil and in the oven. If you have any questions, please leave them below. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.